Presidents make a chip tier list.
What's going on, gang? Me, Barack, and Donald are going to rank some chips on our tier list.
Let it be known Donald is probably the most qualified for this.
Why, thank you, Barack. I appreciate the fact that you know about my superior taste buds.
I think he just meant you're the most qualified because you look like you eat the most chips out of all of us.
You calling me a fat ass, you sleepy motherfucker?
Yes.
Let's get this list started with Cheetos. How we feeling on that, fellas?
Solid starter chips, I like them, but I've never heard someone say, yo, get me some regular Cheetos.
Barack is right. Ain't
Yeah.
no way a sane person would go and say, please give me some regular Cheetos. Like if they're there, then I'd eat them, and they're not bad either. They're okay.
Safe choices belong in C, and next up we have Funyuns, and
Okay, Cheetos are actually just okay. I've never once really wanted Cheetos, like, at all. They're just, you know, if my friend has them, like back in the day, I was just like, oh, okay. This is the last chip you have because you ate all the other good ones, then yeah, I'll just eat these, sure.
personally am an onion man, so I like them a lot.
Funyuns actually fucking goated, all right? Funyuns, it was not uncommon for me to eat like an entire bag of Funyuns back in the day, just because it was such a unique flavor. Take notice that, like, I don't really think there's been like a bunch of different Funyun flavors, you know? All these other chips, you know, they got all these like different flavors and whatnot, but Funyuns is just, when you say the word Funyun, there's just the one flavor. All right, that's it. And I think it goes at least in A tier, if not S.
No wonder your breath fucking reeks, Joe, but they are pretty nice chips, but not the best.
Yeah, they're slightly better than Cheetos, so I'd say B tier is solid.
That is fake news.
All right, sounds great. Next up is Lay's Salt and Vinegar, and I'm
Okay, Lay's salt and vinegar, that is the middest of mid. That goes in C. It's like, it's like if you're like 40 or 50, then you eat the salt and vinegar chips because you don't like the taste of anything else. That's just it.
a huge fan of these.
Ain't no way you're a fan of these, Joey. If you took one bite out of these, you'd crumble to dust.
I swear I love these.
Yeah, they're okay, but let's not overrate them, Joe. It is just salt and vinegar.
And what more could you want from salt and vinegar?
Say the end of vinegar, Joe.
Why?
Don't fall for that, Joe, but I know you love these chips, but I'd say me and Donnie would put them at B tier, right?
Yeah, they're good, but not that good.
Fine, I'll move them to B tier, but you guys better put these next chips high because I love spicy sweet chili Doritos.
I gotta admit it, Joe.
Okay, the spicy sweet is actually goated, all right? This needs to go in S tier, all right? This is like a spin-off of like the OG, like regular cheese Doritos, but it's like a good spin-off. It's not like a dog shit spin-off, like a bunch of other flavors or whatever.
These are underrated, to be honest.
As a man with great taste buds, I like the little tang these chips have, but they're not the best Doritos.
Oh, I agree, but I'm thinking A tier is good for these. And the spicy nacho Doritos up next, I'm giving a B tier while I'm ranking the
Spicy nacho Doritos. So you got the cheese with a little bit of spice. That is going in like B or C. They're like okay. You know, I'm never really in the mood for like something spicy. But then again, I don't eat a lot of spicy food. Like once in a while is fine. But like this is just like, it's mid. It's mid to me.
Doritos.
Yeah, they're not as good as the originals, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Agreed. Next, I'm putting Pringles Original at B tier because they're solid as well.
Okay. This is all right. So Pringles B tier. That's all they are. It's just B. And I don't know why they're putting a bunch of shit in B if they're just mid. I thought they said like C was mid tier, but whatever. Yeah, you can never really go wrong with like the OG Pringles, you know. If you had the sour cream and onion ones and you ate all those, or the cheese ones, then you're all out and this is all you got left, then yeah, this is okay.
Can't go wrong with Lay's or Pringles Originals.
Good take, Joe. Not everything needs to be fancy.
I just hope you guys don't get too upset at my next take because I have barbecue Lay's at B tier as well.
No fucking way you have these the same rank as original Pringles. Like,
Okay, barbecue, Lay's. So the first couple chips of barbecue Lay's that you eat are like S tier. Freaking awesome. But the more you eat Lay's, the more your taste buds are just deadened and you can't even feel the taste of each chip. You're just eating to eat at that point, you know? All the sweetness and the tanginess is just gone and you're just eating like plastic cardboard at that point. So in the beginning, like if you only get like a handful, it's S tier, but anything after that, it's just plastic garbage.
Like, I know I just praised them, but what the fuck, Joe?
Nah, he's spitting right now. Lay's barbecue chips are weaker compared to other barbecue chips. Like any kettle cooked, one blows it out of the water.
On God, Barack, and with that, I'm putting Ruffles Original at D tier because the ridges hurt my mouth.
Okay, the Ruffles are, I'd have to agree, only because this is like a chips only tier list. But if it was a chips and dip tier list, those would have to be the best ones because they structurally are just better. They're the most sturdy chip, all right? They can hold any dip and they taste good and they're big. And when you get to the bottom, they're still relatively in shape, you know?
Yeah, you ever bite one the wrong way and next thing you know, the roof of your mouth is bleeding?
Yeah.
Too many times, Donald. And next I have Cool Ranch Doritos at B tier because they're solid but are outclassed by the other flavors.
Cool Ranch needs to go in S tier. All right? When you get that one chip with like an excessively large amount of dust on the one side and you put it on your tongue side down, that's the best feeling. And then when you get done with the whole bag and then you like kind of straighten it out a little bit and then you just eat the dust, that's the best part of that one.
Agreed.
And with that, our first S tier is coming up, and I'm proud to say that it is sour cream and onion.
Oh, that is what? That's not real.
Have to agree with that. Alone cheddar and sour cream are good, but combined, they are elite.
Those make me want to come with how good they are. Have you guys tried the LeBron chips?
The chip is good as fuck, Donnie.
We gonna ignore what he first said?
What? Does LeBron James actually have his own like chip?
Okay, fine.
Ooh, one of my personal favorites is coming up, and those are original Sun chips. I want to put those at B tier.
Fuck no, you aren't. They are going to D tier. Who the fuck says they like original Sun chips?
Yeah, Joe.
OG Sun chips, those are at least C, you know? They're not as bad as like the ridges, the Ruffles ridges, all right? It's like a good sturdy chip because they got ridges. And I don't know. I guess the argument would be if you're trying to eat healthy, it's a good healthy chip. But then in that case, why are you trying to be healthy and eat chips at the same time? Whatever.
Joey put that shit in D tier.
Fine, we can put it in D tier, but cheddar Sun chips have to go in B.
That's fine, Joey. Those aren't bad.
Now here's a sleep.
Okay, the cheddar Sun chips, those are way better than the regular Sun chips, all right? Anytime I went to like a baseball game when I was little, they always had the cheddar Sun chips. And I would always choose those, and they would always go out of the cheddar ones first, and then once the cheesy Sun chips are out, then you go to regular Sun chips, because remember those like little variety boxes of chips, the Cheetos and the Fritos would always be the last chips in the box that nobody wanted.
Sleeper chip, and that's the chili Fritos, which I'm putting in A tier.
That's an actually good.
What the heck? Chili Fritos. Okay, so if those were barbecue, those would be S tier, but since it's just chili, yeah, I gotta agree. That's fucking A tier. A minimum.
Sleeper, Joe.
Waking up for that, take Mr. Sleepy.
Thanks, guys. Hope you guys like classic Lay's at A tier as well.
Classic Lay's. This is like the milk toast of potato chip. I am never going into Walmart getting a regular classic Lay's. All right, it's like OG normal chip, no flavor. You know, you reach into the bag, and once you grab like a single handful and you're done eating, you're just left with grease and regret. All right. And if anything, these ones are the ones that get stuck in your mouth because they're like little. It's like eating blades.
Well, since it's a classic, as the name implies.
Can't go wrong with that.
The next two I have at S tier, and that is both the nacho cheese and flaming hot limon Doritos.
Okay, limon. Is it really lime and lemon? Okay, so I haven't. Okay, so the nacho cheese ones, those are an S tier minimum. That is a fact. But I don't know about the flaming hot ones. I've actually never had them.
The nacho cheese is a classic and deserves its spot, and the flaming hot one is just so fucking good.
I see too many illegals enjoying the limon flavored things, Joe. I don't know about that one.
No, Trump, trust me that Joe is spitting right now.
Then I have sour cream and A.
Another banger.
Thanks, Barack.
Okay, that's another one I can agree with. The sour cream and onion Pringles, that's like the minimum that I'm getting. You know, if there's like another new flavor that I'll try like one other can and then I'll get this one just because this one is like the flavor has just been perfected.
Next, I have Fritos at D tier. I wouldn't even feed this shit to my dog.
Yeah, actual facts. Fritos are dog shit. These are the last chips left in the variety pack when you buy the little thing or whatever because nobody wants these.
On God, that shit is gross as fuck. We need to deport all those fucking chips.
Next, I have Cheeto Puffs at B tier because I
Okay, the Cheeto Puffs in B tier, no, those belong in C at least. All right. They're essentially the same thing except just softer versions of the crunchy ones. I mean, like I go into Walmart and I see those big clear plastic jars of like the Cheeto balls. And nobody's buying those, all right? If I see someone in the store with that in their cart, it's like you're about to go get high and this is the only thing you want to eat afterwards. So the same can be said for these types of chips, all right?
like grabbing a bunch of them and chew them till I have a huge glob of cheese in my mouth.
What in the ever...
Yeah, you got a huge glob of cheese in your mouth and it's stuck on your teeth and then you're sitting there playing with your teeth with your tongue for the next 5 minutes.
living fuck, Joe? They're good, but who the fuck does that?
I like having the big glob and then swallowing it.
So, where are you ranking cheddar Pringles?
They're pretty good, and generally I'm a fan of Pringles, so I'm putting them at A tier.
I can get behind that, but the sour cream and cheddar would be higher, correct?
Yes, and up next we got these god-awful...
Okay, those are the cheese. Like I've had these and they're all right, but this was just a spinoff of like the nacho Dorito. You know, Doritos had like a cheese version, but Pringles didn't. So Pringles was like, oh, we need a cheese version, and this is just like mid. All right, I would probably put that in B.
awful Frito scoops.
Another D tier, honestly. Who the hell eats these?
I would rather be a blood-sucking vampire in San Francisco than ever eat those chips.
Okay, the scoops are really good if you have it with other stuff. Again,
Next I'm putting sour cream lays at B tier. Whoops, accidentally moved original Sun Chips to B.
This fucker did that on purpose.
so Lay's sour cream is definitely probably the better of all the Lays. I don't know why classic Lays is in A and this is in B. Like the sour cream Lays are way better.
Joe Buddy, move that back to where it belongs.
Wow, guys, so next I have hot Cheetos at S tier.
We all know it would be there, Joe. Now fucking move.
I still have never had a flamin' hot Cheeto. I am just never in the mood to have my mouth ripped apart by anything spicy and like sharp at the same time.
the Sun Chips.
Joey Buddy, please.
And lastly, I got hot Cheeto Puffs at B tier.
Oh, so they did make a spin-off of the flamin' hot crunchy ones. There's like a soft one now.
Joe!
Fine, guys, I'll do what everyone wants, what everyone is thinking. I make my lists with honor and integrity, and I plan to take your guys' opinion on this, and I won't just ignore it. I am a man who carries himself highly and will never make people upset. I will make a move.
Thank Christ.
Thank you.
I will move Lay's sour cream to A tier.
Motherfucker.
Oh man. Oh, this was funny. All right, I thought this was a pretty good one. I liked it. Honestly, I prefer the playful insult friend group dynamic over the genuinely hate each other friend group dynamic. Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple where it's like, yeah, there's been a different like vibe on each one of them. Man, listening to them mostly agree with this. This is a change. Yeah, this is actually really weird. Like all the AIs just like agreed with each other. That's kind of weird. I love the taste of original sun chips from a hospital vending machine. Yeah, except I am rarely at a hospital vending machine. Oh man. Yeah, I like this video. It was cool. A little fun thingy, dude. Good video. Take it easy, man. Later.